Hi, I want to talk to you for a couple minutes about what to expect in a coaching session because everybody coaches differently. I mean, what does that mean? I've been a developmental editor for a very long time, many years, and this is relevant. And when it in developmental editing, you give me a manuscript, first or second draft of short piece, long piece, whatever. I've worked with business writing, but now mostly I'm doing creative writing, fiction, memoir writing. And I'll read through it and give you a big picture editing comments about the structure, about maybe there's a problem with one of the characters, something that's not fitting together, maybe consider a different point of view, big picture, things like that. In coaching, sometimes then the person will come to me after they've rewritten and show me a chapter, show me so we do it coaching, a one-on-one session where we talk about something that they revised based on my suggestions. So that's one way to use coaching. More often, people come to me when they haven't started, which is kind of tough. People that have never written fiction or memoir, and my sense is maybe a little bit shy about joining a class. I think classes are probably a really good way to start if you can find one that fits you, a workshop or a class, so you can kind of get immersed in it for a minute. But whatever, you can come to me if you've not ever written anything, or maybe you've started something but you're not ready for a developmental edit. So, point being, you can come for coaching for a specific thing, like I don't know how to get started. Oh, okay. Well, let's have a session on ways to get started, ways to, maybe you don't even know what you want to write about. I've had people come to me who really just don't have any sense of how to start. And so I can work with you on ways of generating ideas, of ways of talking through some of the ideas you may already have. Okay, so there's that kind of process. Diving in can be something that you want to work with me on, or any coach, but I'm kind of talking about me here. And then you may want to work on a specific aspect of your writing, like you're working on a piece and you're really having problems developing one of the characters. And so we can work together on questions you can ask the character. I have a bunch of strategies for getting to know characters better, a bunch of strategies that are really fun that we can do together, or I give you homework. They suggest things that you can do, and then you can show it to me. So the coaching can happen on Zoom like this, but it can also happen via email. You may send me a piece of something and I'll give you feedback. So my fee, which you can find on my website, wingedhorsewritingstudio.com, because I don't know when you're looking at this and the fees do change. It's not per session, it's per hour. So we might work half an hour on, via email, you've showed me something and I've read it, and then the other half an hour on Zoom to discuss it, or it could be, the whole time on either way, we can split it up. So you might want to work on characterization. You might have showed me something, a chapter or something, and I'm like, there's no scenes here. You're summarizing everything. And so we could do a session on the difference between summary and scene. And I'll read you samples. I do this on my workshops as well, but just a one-on-one. Here's a sample. Do you hear the difference? Okay. Start noticing in your reading. Let's come back and let's look again. Oh, okay, that's more of a scene. Now let's make it even stronger. So I'm teaching you craft as well as process. The first thing I mentioned was process. How do I get started? Other parts of process are I'm stuck. I don't know how to get it unstuck. Well, let's talk about that. And here's some strategies. And maybe you need to just step back for a while and not work on it and read instead. So we'll look at the issue that you are addressing, you specifically. So I don't have a plan coming in until I talk to you. So the first thing we do is if you're considering coaching with me, one-on-one coaching, we do a free chat, 20-minute chat. You can sign up if you go to the website. There's a place to sign up for a free chat, or you can just email me through the website, or you can comment below. And we set up a time to just talk and see if we're a good fit, because that really matters. You have to get along. You have to feel a connection to the coach. It's pretty personal, So we do a chat. where you are in your writing, what you're trying to do, where you think you might need assistance. And then we set up appointments. And so you can do one-offs, which are more expensive than if you buy 4 at a time. That's a less expensive way to work it. But it depends on what you need. And we will talk about that. So I hope this gives you some sense. I don't want to go on too long, but what I'm saying is it's specific to you. So in the chat, in the free chat, we determine what it is you want to work on. Because sometimes people come, I'm getting better at this, saying, no, really, what do you want to focus on? Because if you come in, when I first started doing this some time ago, you just come in and you don't know, then it's like, wow, there's too much to come. My gosh, it's huge learning how to write. So let's focus in on one thing, one place to get your roots in and work from there. So I hope this helps. I'm Pam Sorellis of Winged Horse Writing Studio, and I help writers lift their voices. And I'd be very happy to have a chat with you. So my website is wingedhorsewritingstudio.com, and let me know if you'd like to have a chat. Take care.